you ever hear a V8 growl and feel like it's speaking directly to your DNA? The 2026 Mercedes-AMG GT V8 lineup is exactly that, a muscular, grown-up grand tourer that still remembers how to make your pulse race. From the GT55's linear, hard-edged V8 to the mind-bending electrified GT63 SE performance, Mercedes-AMG has built a family that covers everything from visceral weekend canyon runs to blistering, track-ready acceleration. Let's walk through what makes this V8 GT so special: the engines, the numbers, the tech, and yes, what it'll cost to park one in your garage. Start with the heart. A handcrafted AMG 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 appears across the V8 range, tuned in different ways depending on the trim. The GT55 serves as the pure V8 entry with about 469 horsepower and roughly 516 pound-feet of torque, immediate, angry, and wonderfully analog when you want it to be. Step up and the GT63 Pro flips the script into serious super coupe territory with around 600+ horsepower depending on spec, firmer suspension hardware, carbon ceramic braking options, and more aggressive aero and chassis tuning for track work. At the top of the mountain is the GT63 SE Performance, a twin-turbo V8 paired with a powerful electric motor for a combined output in the 800 horsepower neighborhood and supercar-level torque figures, producing 0 to 60 times in the sub-3-second range. Yes, that fast. Prices for the V8 GTs reflect that breadth. The lineup lands in the high 5-figure to low 6-figure range depending on trim and options. The GT55 sits as the more attainable V8 GT, while the GT63 models start to push well into the neighborhood of the low $180,000s and the electrified GT63 SE Performance crosses into the low $200,000s when equipped. Factor in MANUFACTUR paint, carbon fiber aero pieces, ceramic brakes, and Mercedes, leather and trim choices and you can easily add tens of thousands more, which is exactly what AMG buyers expect when personalization is part of the appeal. On the road, the GT balances contradictory goals beautifully. It's a comfortable, modern GT for long sorties, but flip the modes and it becomes a scalpel. The chassis uses AMG's active systems, adaptive dampers, dynamic engine mounts, rear axle steering on many models, and an electronically controlled limited slip differential to tailor behavior from civilized to ballistic. The GT63 Pro and SE Performance add performance and track-centric drive modes like race and even drift modes, plus aerodynamic bits and optional carbon ceramic brakes that keep repeat lap times honest. For everyday driving, the cabin insulation, refined adaptive cruise aids, and a sophisticated ride mean highway miles melt away. Inside, Mercedes brings the full modern luxury treatment. Expect the latest MBUX infotainment screens, customizable digital instrument clusters, Burmester audio options, and a choice of high-end leathers and trim from the MANUFACTUR program. Controls are driver-centric but the interior finally feels like it belongs in a proper grand tourer. Soft surfaces, supportive seats with heating and ventilation, and quality that matches the price. Safety and convenience tech are comprehensive. Driving assist packages include active distance assist, lane keeping, traffic sign recognition, and a suite of airbags and crash avoidance tools that keep the GT usable as a daily driver if you so choose. Performance figures are the headline acts. The GT55's V8 delivers muscular mid-range shove and a satisfying soundtrack, while the GT63 Pro toys with 600+ HP and low 3-second 0 to 60 sprints depending on spec. The GT63 SE Performance turns the V8 into a hybrid rocket ship, roughly 800 horsepower and absurd torque numbers translating to 0 to 60 mph in about 2.7–2.9 seconds for coupe versions. With a top speed that's electronically limited but still in supercar territory. That electric assist also improves throttle response and low-end torque delivery, making the hybrid variant feel immediate and relentless. What about ownership? AMG models aren't bargain buys, and the GT is no exception. Scheduled maintenance, premium fuel, and optional performance packages add to lifetime costs. But buyers get a car engineered and built by AMG's artisans, with signature hand-assembled engines, serious resale appeal in enthusiast circles, and a driving character that justifies the spend for many. Options packages give you a wide range of flavors, from comfortable long-distance cruisers to focused track toys. It's smart to decide which you want before checking every box. If you want a V8 GT that growls in a parking lot and devours straights on the weekend, the GT55 is the sweet spot. If you want a technological statement that blends V8 drama with hybrid thrust, the GT63 SE Performance is the headline performer. Either way, the 2026 AMG GT V8 lineup is proof that throaty displacement and modern electrified performance can coexist, and they do so with Mercedes-level polish. If you enjoyed that walkthrough and want a detailed comparison video between the GT55, GT63 Pro, and the SE Performance including option packs and real-world fuel economy, hit the like button and subscribe. I've got a deep dive coming that breaks down build configs, option costs, and which trim to pick depending on how you plan to drive your AMG.